Demonstrator from the Scenic Rim in Queensland. Super excited to be going live with you today for a live crafty session. Sorry about being a couple of minutes late, but I was trying to get a few things organized, and as usual, time gets away on you. I realized I've lost a stamp, and I've never lost a stamp ever, and I'm devastated. I'm like, I have no idea. Well, I do have a bit of an idea because I used the stamp set in my latest card buffet. So I'm assuming that that stamps has been lost at card buffet. So I'm a little bit sad about that. I've actually never ever lost a stamp. Has anyone lost a stamp before? Type it in the comments. Have you been guilty of losing a stamp? I've never been guilty of losing a stamp. So I'm a little bit devastated. I'm sure I will keep up the search, but I have wasted, I think, 45 minutes this morning searching for this stamp. So searching in other stamp sets, thinking maybe it got put into a different stamp set and was put in there by mistake. But so not happy, Jan. But anyway, good morning and welcome. Sorry I missed you all on Friday. Of course, I've had a small little op on my forehead, so it's not too bad. It's just, I actually had my friend Lucy ask me yesterday, was it painful? Was it sore? And I said, it's not actually sore. It's just, it's pulling, it's tight, and it's stinging, and it's just annoying. Like, it's uncomfortable. So I won't actually say that it's painful, but it's just uncomfortable. Yeah, well, and you know what, Karen, I can probably blame someone else too. I'm thinking it wasn't quite me. It was there before we started card buffet, and now that I've got my stamp set out to actually start designing for retreat, sadly this stamp is not in there, so I may have to use another one in place of it, and just tell people at retreat that they have to use the one that's in the stamp set. You lost a tiny dotted image. This is what this is. This is a tiny dotted image. It is, I'll show you what it is. It's the splatter, and I love the splatter. It's this one here. That's the one I've lost. So I'm a little bit upset about that, because that would be a stamp that will be probably used quite a bit in my retreat design. So I'm not overly impressed about it. But anyway, so welcome everyone. I can see quite a few of you are jumping on. So I'm going to play around with the Wildly Flowering Suite this morning. Oh, Margaret, yeah, you're still trying to get answers? You haven't been well for a while. Let's hope the doctors get to the end of it. So one of the things I want to tell you this morning, so one of the things when you go overseas on the incentive trip, one of the things that people say to you about living in Australia, like, how do you live in Australia? Don't you have like spiders the size of your face? Well, this morning I came out and I had a big huntsman spider in my kitchen, and it was probably about this big. It's not quite the size of my face, but it was probably about this big, but it gave me a fright. And then I'm trying to get to the spider, and Theo was around my feet, and I'm like, Theo, move. Well, then, of course, it went behind the fridge, didn't it? So anyway, needless to say, and sorry to all the spider lovers out there, needless to say, some surface spray went underneath the fridge and around the fridge. And I walked into the kitchen just a while ago, and the huntsman has surfaced, but he's all curled up. You don't like spiders? I know, but I have to laugh, because all the people in America are like, oh my God, no, you've got huge spiders there. And, it is just one of those things. Leslie said she's not lost a stamp, but I've had one of my circle dies go walkabout. Well, that's not good. Lord knows. And the thing that scares me is I've cleaned up from Stamps Club. So garbages have been emptied. I mean, sorry, from Card Buffet, because Card Buffet was like a month and a half ago. So yeah, I'm not overly impressed. But anyway, hopefully it will turn up. I'm hoping that, I don't know, like, I've cleaned up my desk so it can't be on my desk. Yeah, it's a bit scary. Don't know where it could be. I'll go out to the craft studio in a little while later on and I'll see if I can find something out there. Okay, so I just wanted to tell you a couple of things that I've got going on at the moment. Okay, one thing is BOGO sale is happening on the 9th of June. Now, I always have lots and lots of people say to me, do you sell your retired things? The way I sell my retired things is a win-win situation for everybody. So what I do is I sell my retired, well, I put up my retired stuff for sale. Whatever your retired products come to, the total value. So say everything that you've bought in my retired sale comes up to $150. You place an order of $150 online with me, and I give you the retired things for free. If you are in person or local, then you don't have to pay postage on your retired things. But if you actually live anywhere in Australia and I have to post them out, you'll pay postage on your retired products. But that's all you're going to pay for your retired products, because you're actually going to get brand new product to cover the cost of what your total of retired products comes to. Okay. And I know that sometimes people get a little bit confused about how that works, but it is a win-win situation. If your retired products come to $150, you place an order of $150 before postage or more online with me, and I will actually give you the retired things for free. So it's a really, really win-win situation. If you haven't registered, the reason that I need you to register, for one, I need to have your postal address, so that if you purchase anything from me, I can send it out to you, so I don't have to go chasing you for your postal address. The other thing is, for you to actually get the Zoom link sent out to you, you need to be on that registration list. So if you are interested, if there's things that you thought that you had missed out on, things that were on your wish list, and when they retired or you went to go and buy them in our end of year sale and it was already sold out, you may find them on my wish list. So you can scan the QR code here on the screen. I have the link in the show more box down below on YouTube, and it's also in the description of the video over on Facebook. Is there anyone on Facebook that's watching me? Anne, I can see Anne Baldwin is on Facebook, so that's good. At least I know that it's actually streaming out to Facebook. So sorry for the issues that I've been having lately. Okay, the other thing I wanted to talk to you about is I have my adhesive kit sale. Now, I don't think I actually have that in the description, so I'm actually just going to I'm going to copy the link and pop it into the description, because I'm positive I don't have the adhesive kits link in the description. So I'm just going to copy that now, and I'm going to paste it into the comments. So if you are looking for adhesive kits, now I must say, the adhesive kits are a really, really awesome bargain. Hang on, and I just go and grab one from out on my table. So I have all different price points with the adhesive kits. So this is how it comes. It comes in one of these handy dandy storage boxes. And it also has on the back all of the adhesive that we sell with the item code, so that when you need to restock your adhesive, it's on the back. These kits are really, really handy for going to classes, packing into your craft bag and going to classes. Now, I have all different combinations. Number one is my favorite, because number one is the thing that I use the most. Actually, is it number one? Yes, it is. Number one is my favorite. Number one, and this one is $40 plus postage. It has, let me see. I'll show you. Hang on, I'll pop me down onto the desk so you can see what's inside of it. As I said, there is all different combinations. When you go to register, it will actually show you the different combinations. So this one here has a pack of dimensionals, has liquid glue, mini glue dots, and a Stampin' Seal Plus refill. Now, that one is $40 plus $11.50 postage. And the $11.50 just covers the satchel that I send it out in, for you to get it posted out to you. So you're actually saving about $5 on the adhesive. So I've done a bit of a discount on the adhesive, about $5 per adhesive kit you will be saving. So if you are interested, you can scan the QR code that's here on the screen, or you can actually look at that link, and I'll pin that up into the comments up the top. So super great way of taking your adhesives to if it's scrapbooking crop days or a card class. It's a really great way of taking your adhesives along with you. So and these adhesive kits are exclusive to me. I've got a whole heap of these boxes that I have had in storage because I bought the boxes to do something like this. We used to sell these boxes. We don't sell them anymore. They are the wood boxes. They're the big, thick ones, the ones that used to hold our wooden stamps. So if you're interested in adhesive kits, please make sure that you check out what I have available. And the amounts that I have available are only while supplies last. If there is something that's on the list that you really wanted, please reach out to me because I can actually place an order, but it will just take a bit longer for you to get it. The few people that ordered last week, I've got them in satchels and they'll be going to the post today. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is my Scrap It With Me. So if you want to have some information about my scrapbook club, please make sure you're on my email list. So this is a sign up for anyone that's interested in any information about scrapbooking. I'm going to be doing a monthly Scrap It With Me club. So this month I'm actually doing a Scrap It With Me with the frames and flowers specialty paper pack, which is really an awesome pack of paper. And as you've seen on Thursday, I did one of the 2-page layouts, but I did 1 page out of the 2-page layout on Thursday in my video. If you didn't catch that video, please go back and check out my video for last Thursday. You will absolutely love the fact that I'm getting back into some scrapbooking for you. Also, June Creative Card Club. Creative Card Club is a great way of getting some crafty inspiration while collecting consumable products. So the consumable products are the designer series paper, ribbon, embellishments, cardstock, and you'll get a PDF tutorial showing you how to do 4 designs. You'll have enough supplies to make 8 cards in total. It costs $50 for you to actually be a part of Creative Card Club. If you come in person, it costs $45 because I save on postage. But Creative Card Club is a great way of getting your hands on some awesome designer series paper. You will need the stamp and die set that goes with it, which it is Friends for Life. Is that what it's called? Friends for Life is the bundle that goes with it. And I always allow the add-on if you are interested in adding on the stamp or the bundle. I always have the add-on in my email. So if you're interested in signing up, anyone that signs up between now and the 10th of June, so there's only a week left to sign up and be a part of June Creative Card Club, and it is the Full of Life suite. So the Full of Life paper, which is simply stunning. And you will be able to create 8 cards. Comes with envelopes, comes with a full pack of embellishments, a length of the ribbon that I'll be using, and a step-by-step PDF tutorial with colored photos, giving you cutting directions and the description of how to actually create the cards. So it's a super fun thing to be a part of. And if you are just in for shopping for supplies, please don't hesitate to shop with me online. I'll just pop that QR code up in the screen there. So you can actually scan the QR code that's up in the screen and you'll be able to shop with me online. So let's get to crafting because, you know, that person that tells me I chat too much at the beginning will probably be getting frustrated at the moment. So just the tutorial for Creative Card Club, Sheila, yes, I can organize a price for you, seeing you're in New Zealand. Yes, definitely, for sure. So just reach out to me after the video and I will let you know. And yep, you can just purchase through PayPal and happy to send you the PDF. All right, so let's get moving on to this gorgeous suite of products, which is called the Wildly Flowering Suite Collection. So it is on page 40 and 41 of our catalog. It's got this gorgeous paper. Now the paper, I really think it reminds me of the daisy paper. The daisy paper had these beautiful big floral images, and I don't know why. I look at this paper and I think it just reminds me of the daisy paper. So I'm going to create a card with this gorgeous suite. So the stamp set is called Wildflower Designs. Now I know Jill is going to love this set. My team member Jill, she actually said to me the other day when she was talking to me on the phone, "Are you going to do the wildly flowering? I think I want to get that." And I said to her I was going to do it, and then I apologized because I didn't actually get to do it that week, so I've saved it for this week. So Jill Matthews, you're going to absolutely love this week's videos because you love this. Oh, you've purchased it, Kayla, and it's on its way. Anyway, so we're going to have a bit of a play around with it this morning, and I need to go searching because I obviously have the whole suite. I need to go searching for my embossing folder, and I also need to go searching for the adhesive back texture dots. I've got them somewhere, but you know, Lord knows where. All right, so let's move right along. So I thought I would check out the designer series paper. We've got Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Misty Moonlight, Moody Mauve, Mossy Meadow, and Wild Wheat. Well, let me see what I have in here. So I do have Crumb Cake available. So I could possibly do a Crumb Cake card base. Do I have Misty Moonlight? I do have Misty Moonlight behind me here. Do I have Moody Mauve? Surely I have Moody Mauve in here. Yes, I do. Okay, so we've got a couple of color combinations here, and I think I might just stick with these colors. And we will choose a piece of designer series paper to play with. All right, so I'm going to show you this gorgeous paper. So it's got designs on both sides. So we've got the flowery design on one side and then a neutral pattern on the other. So one gorgeous piece, this one here, and a neutral pattern on the other. This one here, and then the neutral pattern on the other. This one here, and the neutral pattern on the other. This one here, and the neutral pattern on the other side. And this one here, and the neutral pattern on the other side. All right. So I think I might use this one here, I think, because it's got a few of those colors. I've got Misty Moonlight in there. I've got the Moody Mauve, and I just realized I haven't gone live on Instagram, so let's go live there. Okay. The things you have to think of when you're trying to go live. All right, so I think I'm going to use this. I think I will use just a basic card base of Crumb Cake, which will look quite nice with this. So I'm going to fold my Crumb Cake. So, of course, my card base is cut at 5 3/4 inches by 8 inches, and I'm just going to fold that in half and burnish with my bone folder when I can find it here in my drawer. Okay, so we've got that. Then I think I'm going to do, I don't know, let's try, we could do a Misty Moonlight layer, or we could do a Moody Mauve layer. We might have to vote on this. Let's grab those out. We will cut them into the right size, and then we'll make the decision of what we want to do once we've cut them. Okay, so let's do 5 1/2. So my normal layer is 5 1/2 by 3 3/4 for my first layer on my card. And I do apologize. I do work in inches because that is the type of person that I am. 5 1/2 by 3 3/4. So we'll make our decision of what we want to use as we go along. All right. So I'm going to cut up this gorgeous paper. All right, so let's do, I'm just going to do 1/8 of an inch smaller. So I'm going to do 3 1/4 5/8 by 5 3/8. Okay. And that's actually going to give me a piece to go on here. So already, isn't this just looking pretty? So we've got, that's the Misty Moonlight, or we can do Moody Mauve. So type into the comment which color you want me to do. Moody Mauve or Misty Moonlight. Felicity's already saying Moody Mauve. Felicity's already on it. Jill, you love that I'm working in inches. Okay, so I've got 2 for Misty Moonlight, 1 for Moody Mauve. 2 for Moody Mauve, 3 for Misty, 4 for Misty, 5 for Misty. Okay, well, it's got to be Misty. I would have went the Moody Mauve, to tell you the truth, but we have some Misty Moonlight lovers out there. All right. So let's go for Misty Moonlight. All right. Okay, so we've got some gorgeous stamps here. So I think what I want to do is maybe just do, let's see with the dies. Let's look at the dies. Okay, so we have this one here. I might be able to add some Moody Mauve in. And this one here. Okay, so we've got this and this that we can line up. And we could also, do we want to do that? We could also, we could also bring this one in. Look at that. Look at how they all line up. Do both? Well, I think I'm gonna bring in both right now. Okay. Seeing as you wouldn't let me have Moody Mauve as the base, I'm going to bring in some Moody Mauve now. All right. I actually really want to do Moody Mauve with this one, but I think my piece is too little. Could we get it out of there? We could possibly get it out of there. Could we? No, we're not going to. Okay. I need a bigger piece of Moody Mauve to do that. And, of course, I don't have any there. Of course. Okay. We will do it out of this piece. Duh. Okay, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to cut those 2. And then this one I'm going to do out of basic white. All right. So I'm going to cut those 3 things out. So let's bring in the cut and emboss, and we'll cut those out first. Okay. All right, we have those and my plate. Now, I would really have loved my embossing folder for these, but anyway, we will find that on another day. Okay, so let's pop that one up there. So if you're new to die cutting, with our cut and emboss machine, I'm going to cut them separately. I need to use my machine wisely. I'm going to cut them separately because this one's a bit too big. We might cut the other 2 together. So you're going to use your base plate, which is number 1. You're going to use your what am I doing here? Yep, that's all right. Okay. Something's going on with my machine. Let's try this again. No, I've got everything right. Let's turn these plates over because my plate is a little bit bowed. So let's turn it over and see if that works. That way, that way, that way, and that way. I don't know what's going on. There it is. There was another clear plate sitting underneath my my plates. Wow, what a morning it is this morning. Okay, well, there we go. Well, see, I'm not perfect. I was like, why is that not going through? It like just doesn't want to roll through. Like, what is going on? Felicity's seen it. Leslie's seen it. I'm glad you all seen it. I was like, oh wow, are the plates bowed that much that they don't want to go through? Anyway, it's all good. Okay, so we've got that one there. Let's put our other two through. I was wondering where that other plate went, you know. Okay, let's put that one through up the top there. Let's put this one through down here. Okay. Hi, Anika. Lovely for you to join us. Well, you know, sometimes when you're live, like it's really funny, you know, like we can't see things for the life of us for looking. And yet you guys, because you're concentrating on what we're doing, you can see it. So that was just too funny. I was like, I physically, when I was looking, I couldn't see that extra plate. Like, obviously, when I took them off, you all seen the extra plate, but I was too busy looking at what I had off to the side of me. So there you go. All right. So we have that. We have that. We have this. Aren't these just gorgeous? And look, there is a frame as well. So we could leave that one there and we could just put the frame around. Oh, I like the frame. What do you think? Leave this one out and put the frame in there. Getting old timers. I know, Julie. Frame only, Card Cray says. Frame, says Anika. Frame, Julie. Okay, I think frame's gonna do it. All right, so let's start with adding our designer series paper on here first. Now, my next question is going to be, what color ribbon am I going to use? Because you all know I have to have ribbon. Yep, you're all saying frame. I think once I seen the frame there, I was like, ooh, I love these dies that we're getting more than one thing when we cut it out. So, I mean, that die there, I would have thought that we were just going to get a scallopy shape. But instead we got the shape on the inside plus the frame on the outside. So it's really, really good that we are actually getting dies that are doing like used for more than one purpose. All right, so we've got that. I think I'm going to use, you know what? I think I'm going to use, where is that ribbon? The iridescent ribbon. I wanted to use that. Where is my iridescent ribbon? There it is. This one here. I love, love, love this ribbon. Okay. So I think at least with this, we can put it on and it doesn't matter what color we've got. We can, yeah, definitely get a really nice look. All right. So with all of this, I'm going to do this. Now on this, I think I want to do it that way. I want to stamp one of these gorgeous flowers. So brand new stamp, as you can see, I haven't used it. So let's get some stickers on this stamp. All right. So I think I want to use, well, definitely the sentiments. Let's just put the stamps on. Oh, and there's a cute little pattern texture stamp. You all know me. I love my texture stamps. So this is what I do when I get a new stamp set. And I do apologize that I haven't done this before time, but if I wasn't searching for that missing stamp this morning, I probably would have had this done. And I'm still going to search for the missing stamp. I know as soon as I'm finished, I will be looking again, thinking, where could it be? I started trying to rack my brain with all of the stamp sets that we used. Does the die cut out the Moody Mauve cut frame like that? Oh, Well, maybe I need to check that. Let me see. You are right. It does. We learn something every day. Look at that. We've got a frame here as well. Look at that. Thank you, Karen, for pointing that out to me. Okay, so let's just peel all of our stickers off here. Oh, you lost a tiny stamp yesterday, Julie? I know. I'm frustrated. I'm sad. I'm sad, and I'm not going to buy a new stamp set just for that one stamp. And I mean, honestly, I can spritz with a Stampin' Right marker, but I love those stamps. It's out of all the stamps, it's the stamp that I would have loved the most. It physically is the stamp that I would have loved the most. But anyway, I just need to move on. The size of a teardrop, yeah. You've lost a stamp too, Barbara? Yeah, it's sad. Sad, sad, sad. Okay, so let's do this one on here. Okay, so if you are new to putting your stickers on your stamps, this is simply the easiest way of doing it. You just stick your sticker on your block directly and then just turn the stamp over and face it down and stamp on it. Okay, so this one here needs to go on one of these, I think, possibly. This one says, thank you. Okay, this one. I was trying to see the stamp that said thank you. And have I checked my blocks? Yes, I have. Like, yeah. I even checked my blocks in my drawer because I thought maybe I put the block back in my drawer and didn't realize, but no. I've got no idea where it is. And, it'll be the saga of the missing stamp. If I find it, I will let you know. I will tell you. I will let you know. But I'm a little bit sad. All right. So we have that one. Oh, let me see which way this writing is. The S is that way. The S is that way. Okay. There we go. That one. Okay. This one. So as you can see, the quickest, most simplest way of getting your stickers on your stamps. And plus they're ready on the block, ready to use, which is fantastic as well. And the reason that I pull the two little pieces up, it's so that you're able to pull the backing off when you've got it on your block. 3 more to go. I do apologize for doing this. Barbara said that she saw her little stamp hit the floor and it was nowhere around, as if a black hole opened up. Yeah, sometimes that happens, doesn't it? And you think, surely I should come across it. And it just doesn't seem to happen. And it's amazing because sometimes things bounce and you don't realize how far they bounce. You may still find it. You may come across it. You never know. That one. This one. Doesn't help that I don't have any fingernails on to pull up these stickers. That one, which is this one here. And the last but not least, the cute flower. That. And that. So I used to struggle by undoing the backings off here and trying to line the stamps, plopping them over on top until I discovered this way. And honestly, it's the only way I put my stickers on these days. Then what I do with this, because everyone says, how do you store your stamps? Now, I always store my stamps and my dies all in together. So the die set that goes with this, I will actually put into my case. But I also put some Seal Plus on the back of this. I put my Seal Plus in here this morning. I'm sure I put my, oh, there it is. And all I do is I add a little bit of Seal Plus on the back of this one. And I stick that to my stamp case, in my stamp case, like that. So then I can tell, and that's how I know that I've lost this other stamp. And then with my dies, my die set, I put in the other side and close it up. Okay, so that's actually how I know that this stamp is missing, sadly. Because, yeah, there's a gap. So the shapes tell you where the stamps still are. All right, so, of course, as I said, I'm going to do some ribbon here. So let's add a little bit of Seal Plus in the middle here, and we will add our iridescent trim. Now, and I also can't find, I can't find my enamel textured dots. I think that's what they're called, that go with this suite. So I'm actually going to use the basic grey and smoky slate ones with this, because I think they just go really well. And I think this ribbon, the iridescent trim, and these pearls, I think are a staple for your craft room. Like, honestly, they are things that you will use consistently in your craft room. All right, so we're going to add some dimensionals on the back of our layered up pieces that we've got. I can see I have a couple of people on Instagram watching me. So hello to the Instagram viewers. Welcome. Type into the comments on Instagram, where are you watching from? Type in where you live. All right. Well, not your actual address, but the state or suburb that you live in. I've got a set of these dimensionals that are doing that, you know, that thing where the backing comes off and it shouldn't. The backing tears away from the backing sheet. So I have to be really careful with when I'm pulling them off. Oh, sorry, I was just reading the comments. Are you all right now, Card Crazed? Oh, Marilyn. So Marilyn asked, opened a take your pick tool and the little pointy tip part went flying and you can't find it anywhere. One tiny little metal part has been eaten by the big black hole. I'm sure we all have that big black hole in our house, don't we? I know when I had children, we definitely had a big black hole in our house. Things used to go missing big time when I had children. That was for sure. Okay, so we're going to line that up on our card, and I didn't even stand up to do that, so hopefully that looks straight. And I just realized I'm not down in the corner down here. Like, you didn't tell me that I'm not down in the corner waving to you saying hello. So let's just add me in the corner. Considering I thought I wasn't going to be showing my face today, that I was going to have major surgery or something on my face, and I wasn't going to show my face. But anyway, I'm here. And socks, you never find a pair. I know. They go missing in the wash. I think the washing machine eats the socks, Kayla. I really do. All right. So we have this. We have this. And I'm going to do my little white one on here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue down that gorgeous frame on my Moody Mauve piece. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue, liquid glue, onto the back of that frame. Okay. And just going to line that up, and I always just eyeball things, line it up. Looks pretty even to me. Press it down. Not bad. And liquid glue gives me that wiggle room, so I'm able to wiggle it around. I don't actually, do I want to use the frame and then pop that up? Okay, what are your thoughts? Do I want to use the frame? I'm covering up the ribbon if I use the frame. Do I want to use that frame and then pop it up? Or do I not use the frame? Type it into the comments, frame or no frame. The next thing what I want to do is I just want to do a cute little stamped image on here. So what sentiments do we have? I want to do a thank you. Now, as you can see, the thank you is going to be too big for this sentiment. So no frame, no frame, forget the frame, no frame. Yeah, I was thinking it's too much. So or do I want to sit my sentiment that way? Ooh, now that's a thought. Okay, forget the frame. Do I want to sit my sentiment so that I can actually do my thank you on here? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the sentiment this way. So I'm going to do Moody Mauve. Seeing you all wanted the Misty Moonlight. I'm going to do my sentiment in Moody Mauve. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, Daryl. I'm here, and I've got a bit of a patch on the side of my head, but not too bad. And I said it's actually not fully painful. It's just annoying. Just annoying at the moment. All right, so I'm going to stamp my sentiment down the bottom here. So just there. Thank you. Then I want to stamp this cute little, do I want that one? Do I want that one? No, I want a bigger one. Okay, I'm going to do it in white. I'm going to do it on white cardstock and cut it out because I can. All right. Let's do, what have we got left in the dies? Okay. Oh, so we can cut them all out. All right. So let's do a bit of stamping here. I don't know which ones I'm going to use, but I'm going to stamp them in Misty Moonlight. Okay, so let's stamp this one in Misty Moonlight. Let's stamp this one in Misty Moonlight. And this one here. Okay, now you might be saying, why in the world would you stamp them in Misty Moonlight? You know, as far as colouring and things with crafting, I think anything goes. Like, I don't know why people think you can't do that because that's not the right colour. I'm physically like, just go with the flow, like, honestly. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of my Moody Mauve, and I'm going to colour some of these flowers. So I'm just going to use the bullet tip end, and we're going to colour in some of those flowers. So no rhyme or reason. And there is, I'm going to do some dark and some light ones. So I've got dark there. Sorry, that's light. Then I'm going to use my dark on the bigger flowers. Just to add a little highlight. So my thoughts are, and what are your thoughts? Type it into the comments. Do you only colour flowers the color that they are in real life, or do you color flowers any color you want? Do you use your artistic expression to just color them whatever you like? It's crafting after all. Okay. Now for this one, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some spots of dark here, and then I'm going to go to the light up here, and I'm just spotting. I'm not actually coloring totally, and I think I'll leave the other one just the way it is. Oh, so sorry to hear, Julie. All right, so now I'm going to bring in those dies and we will cut those out. So I'm just going to use a little bit of washi tape for these. Any color, says Suzanne. You invent flowers, Sheila? Yeah, that's what I think. Any color that fits the mood. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. All right, so we have... What have I done here? Is there a flower I haven't used? There is. This is the flower I really wanted to do. Hang on. I've got one more flower to do. Sorry about that. This was the flower. I was like, I was sure those flowers had a bit more oomph to them. So let's just do that one. Sorry. This was the flower that I really wanted to do. Okay, my thought process is, now that I've done this, I feel like I just want to stamp this one on here. I want to go like this and like this. And then I think I want to just die cut that one over the top. I mean, I didn't know which one I wanted. So sometimes it's just, you're totally random with colors, Kayla. Yeah, that's what I agree. I mean, like, why do we have to stick with what colors are real? It's crafting, for God's sake. All right. So I'm just going to, that one there. Then I'm going to pop the die on this one. Let's hope all these dies will fit. I'm hoping I've stamped them far enough away from each other that we can cut them out. That one. This little one. Aren't I good here today using washi tape? I mean, do you ever see me use washi tape when I'm cutting things out? Very rarely. I don't know why. I just decided this morning I might do the right thing instead of being random. Anyway, there we go. Okay, so we've got all those. Let's run those through the die cutting machine. Okay. Now, let's get the right amount of plates this time. Whoops, I'm just making things bang and crash in my craft studio. And that plate just fell on the ground. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. I've got the right amount of plates this time, everyone. Amazing. Look, and it winds straight through when you have the right amount of plates. Hey, Karen McDougall. Well, welcome. It's the first time from Nevada. Well, welcome. I'm glad that you have joined. I hope you're enjoying this crafty session. I'm a bit of a red hot mess this morning. Not quite sure what's going on, but anyway, we will end up with something in the end. All right. So when you actually use washi tape, and this is the one thing that I worry about when I use washi tape, got to be very careful with pulling it off if you've got a stamped image, because sometimes that washi tape may want to stick to that stamped image and possibly, I'm just going to add those there, could possibly tear your cardstock. So you've got to be really, really careful. And see, it just tore the cardstock there because I took it off quickly. You just got to be really careful when you're using that washi tape, when you're using it for your die cutting. You can get Post-it tape, which is probably not as sticky, which probably would work maybe a bit better. But yeah. Okay. So let's use my little No, I was going to say, let's use my magnetic die holder, but it's probably got dies on it, has it? No, let's use my die holder. So if you didn't catch this video, you need to go back and see the die holder video because it's fantastic for being able to just pop your dies up on there and not lose them. Okay, where were the other ones? Here, because we don't want to lose them. So this was a fun project that we did in one of my craft retreats. And since then, like, honestly, I have used this die holder, which is fantastic when you're crafting, to just hold all your dies. Okay, so I'll pop that aside so I don't lose them because I'm worried about losing things now that I've lost that stamp. But anyway, and of course we've got a little texture stamp here. So let's use maybe our new color, which is basic beige. Let's add a little bit of texture in behind this sentiment. Now I want to stamp off because I don't want it too dark. Okay, let's add a bit of texture in behind here. I love, love, love texture stamps for just adding that simple little, see how that's just taken that sentiment layer to a whole new level, just adding a little bit of texture in the background. Every time I see a little stamp like that with texture, I love it. I'm like, as soon as I see that in a stamp set, I'm like, I need that stamp set because it's got a beautiful texture stamp in there. All right, so we're going to do that. I'm going to pop this one up on dimensionals. Yes, Ina. Is it Ina? Is that how I say your name? It is definitely a great project. I can honestly tell you, I did it maybe a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. If you are here on YouTube, you'll find it on YouTube. It is called the Magnetic 3D Die Holder. I think that's what the name of the heading is. I was going to say maybe, oh, that one stuck to my finger big time. Okay, so let's pop that on the front, and I want to pop it over towards the side here because I actually want room to do my bow, and I'm going to do my bow over on that left-hand side. So I'm just going to let a little bit of that ribbon peek out this side. You're surprised you missed it? That's okay. All right, so we're going to pop this one up on that. And as I said, I'm going to do it around the other way because I've now got my sentiment going that way. And you can chop and change the way you put your sentiment labels on as well. Good morning, Glenda. Lovely that you've caught me. So good morning to everyone that has joined. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for these crafty sessions. I go live 5 times a week on here on my YouTube channel or over on my Facebook as well. Now, I feel like I think I just want to pop this one up on there. I think that's about all I want to do is just pop that one up on that layer as well. I don't want to overdo it too much. We've got a fair bit happening in the background there, so we'll just pop this one little flower just there like that. How cute is that? And then, of course, a bow with our ribbon. Yes, it was Basic Beige ink, the new Basic Beige ink. Yes, definitely. This one here, Basic Beige. Oh, thank you, Ina. Okay, so we're just tying a bow with our iridescent striped trim. I love this trim. I mean, I love this just as much as the silver and white sheer trim. I just love ribbons that are, you know, that little bit see-through. I just think they're not too heavy on your card, which is really quite nice. So let's add that with a glue dot. Okay, now I haven't done an insert for this card, so let's get the insert happening. Yes, I will be doing more, Sue. And I do have a scrapbooking club. It's called Scrap It With Me. And that that has actually already gone live for the month of June. And I am using the Frames and Flowers suite. And I've already worked out what I'm going to be using for next month as well. Christine says, please remember to give me the thumbs up. Please remember to give me the thumbs up, because that really helps get my videos out there to more people. So I'm just using that down in the corner. And then let me see, what does this sentiment? You've been on my mind. Thank you. You've been on my mind. Does that work? There's no other. What's this one? Sending happy thoughts. So we've got thank you. Okay, so you've been on my mind or sending happy thoughts. What do we want to put in the middle? You've been on my mind or sending happy thoughts? Wow. I thought I put a I thought I put a glue dot on there, but I mustn't have. Let's try that again. Okay, so let's pop that in there again. That's a bit better. Sending happy thoughts. Leave the inside blank. Sending happy thoughts. Okay, so we've got 2 for sending happy thoughts. We've got 1 for you've been on my mind. Type it in. Let me know. Happy thoughts. 3 for happy thoughts. Keep typing into the comments. You're all slow at typing this morning. Bit chilly. Happy thoughts. 4 for happy thoughts. I think happy thoughts is going to get it. And of course, now we got 1 on my mind. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts got it. It got to 5. Okay. So sending happy thoughts. Beautiful. All right. So let's add that to the insert. Just with our liquid glue. Yeah, see, you're all saying happy thoughts now. Okay, so we'll add that to the inside. Like so. All right. And then we will add our cute little embellishments. So let's grab, I think I'm going to go with the basic grey ones this time. So let's just do a large one and a little one there. And let's do some little ones randomly around there. Okay. And then, of course, to finish it off, we just need some of our Wink of Stella, and I feel like I've picked up the empty one. Is it empty? Oh, no, there's a little bit in there. Okay, so let's spritz with our Wink on the front and on the inside. I mean, honestly, I don't can you think of a card that I don't use Wink of Stella on? I think I'm always using Wink of Stella on my cards. But can you see that beautiful glimmer and shine that you get when we need? We always need Wink of Stella, don't we? So we've got that there and the inside. So hopefully you've enjoyed this fun crafty video this morning. Now tomorrow I will not be live tomorrow morning. I will be live tomorrow afternoon. And I'm thinking it will be around 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon that I will be live. I do business training with some girls and things on Tuesday morning. So Tuesday mornings is always a hard time for me to go live. And I definitely won't be live on Thursday morning because Thursday morning I have to go and get my stitches out of my forehead. So I will be back here live at 4 p.m. So don't forget the BOGO sale. If you haven't registered for the BOGO sale, scan the QR code here on your screen right now and make sure you register. If you live anywhere in Australia and you're looking for some of those things that were retired that you maybe missed that you had on your list and you thought they were gone forever, sometimes they're not gone forever. Sometimes I will have them in my craft stash. So if you're interested, it will work just like an auction. First person to say sold will be the one that gets it. Whatever your items come to, the total of your retired items, you place an order with me for brand new product through my online store, and I will give you the retired products for free. So as long as you cover the cost of what your retired products come to, I will then give those to you for free. You only pay the postage to get them sent out, but you just place an order to cover the amount. So it is on Sunday night at 6 p.m. So also my adhesive kits, if you are wanting to snatch up one of these awesome adhesive kits, they are fantastic for taking to your craft events, your classes, maybe your crop days. They're in this gorgeous box. And I have all different kits available. None of them are over. I don't think there's any more than $45, I think, plus the $11, $11.20 postage. What is it? $11.50 postage. Sorry, the satchels are $11.50, but it comes out in a track satchel. But they're fantastic. They also have on the back all of our adhesives that we sell. So when you're running low on something, you only have to flip over to the back cover and you will be able to reorder. So if you're interested in those, please make sure you scan that QR code. Also, the comment is linked up here in the description. If you are interested in scrapbooking, then by all means join my scrapbook sign up page, and that is just to be kept up to date with any of the classes that I'll be holding. I am going to be holding a scrapbook workshop every month. So my first scrapbook workshop is happening for this month, and I'm using the frames and flowers. So you'll get a full pack of the frames and flowers. You'll get a pack of embellishments. You get a full pack of the frames and flowers. You'll get a full pack of 12 by 12 subtles cardstock. You'll also get a full pack of 12 by 12 white cardstock, and you get a roll of ribbon. You'll get a roll of the silver and white sheer ribbon. And for people coming in person, it's $80 in person. For people that are wanting to sign up, the link is in the show more box down below. It's $95 if you want it delivered to your door, and it's $15 for the postage to cover the postage. Everything will be kept in 12 by 12, so you don't have to worry about whether the cardstock and things are cut. I won't cut them. They will be kept in 12 by 12. I've got special boxes especially for the 12 by 12 cardstock. So if you're interested in that, please let me know. And also, it's the last chances to sign up for my June Creative Card Club, which is the Full of Life Designer Series paper. You'll get a quarter pack of paper. You'll get a full pack of embellishments. You'll get a length of ribbon. You will get cardstock to make 8 cards. I designed 4 cards, and you make 2 of each. It comes with envelopes. It comes with a PDF tutorial. So if you're interested in helping with your creativity, then by all means joining my Creative Card Club. It's a rolling subscription, so once you subscribe, your payment automatically comes out every month. If you stay with me for 6 months, you get a surprise little goodie in your kit for that month. So for 6 consecutive months. So thank you everyone for hanging out with me. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification. And thank you for watching. And I will see you all again next tomorrow afternoon around